Championship from Grand Junction, Jesse Hofsnyder. His opponent from Cherry Creek, Tanner Herstein.
Okay, Wyatt Barber is underway in 2A at 140 pounds against James Drinkhouse of Paonia, area wrestlers. So far, 1 for 1 with Buddy Watson of Wiggins winning at 130 pounds. I'm John Beltran with Rob Hastings and Jason Holdren. Jeremy Weathers, of course, on hand. We're going back and forth with Jeremy handling the video. Check out KSIRsports.com and click on Wrestling Videos. We'll have all of the championship videos up from tonight and tons already on the website.
Okay, Wyatt Barber squirts out of bounds. Kind of got caught in a headlock. No score yet as he goes against James Drinkhouse out of Paonia.
Wyatt Barber took third last year at 135 pounds in these state championships.
Please
comes in with a 29-1 record. James Drinkhouse of Paonia comes in with an 18-2 record.
And there's a throw by Barber, and he has the takedown to go up by 2. Nice job as he just kind of hit that head shuck throw by and jumped on him for 2 points. I think these two, Barber's ranked #1 until he went to that Paonia tournament and came back ranked #2. So
James Drinkhouse ranked #1 and Wyatt Barber #2.
And Drinkhouse tries to turn back into Barber. Barber gets around the waist and dumps him flat.
And that's Barber's only loss on the season.
Drinkhouse 18-2 coming into this match. As Barber out for the one-on-one started to run him. Barber working in the maroon singlet. Drinkhouse in the Paonia white. Paonia down in a stripe on the back. They're on the blue mat. He's trying to work back a hammerlock there on the right side. Going to stay in parallel now. Get the grapevine in here on the left side. Come back and try to get a crossface in there, but Drinkhouse grabs a wrist, and Drinkhouse trying to roll over, and Barber's does a good job. Is coming back, stays with him, grabs an ankle, and that'll be it for the first period. 2-0 for Wyatt Barber.
In 4A, 7-0 for Travis Himmelman of Conifer over Tyler Parker of Frederick going to the second. And in 5A, 2-0 in the second period. Early on, Tanner Herstein of Cherry Creek leading Jesse Hofsnyder of Grand Junction. I believe it's 2-0 also in 3A. In that match between Jared Tonder of Grand Valley and Brandon Padilla of Rye, with the Rye wrestler in the lead.
Barber working from the top here after Drinkhouse chose down in the second period. Barber sets up that rooster tail, pulls the left arm down between the legs and hangs on to it. Tried to put the arm bar in there off of that. As Drinkhouse crawling towards the edge, Barber loading up that arm bar. He's reinforced it underneath, but Drinkhouse is going to work out of bounds.
12-0 now for Himmelman of Conifer.
Blood timeout in 3A match. Brandon Padilla of Rye, Jared Tonder of Grand Valley.
And we'll restart with 1:24 on the clock, second period. Drinkhouse stands up, comes up in bear hug position, tries to throw Barber, but Barber rolls through him. And keep him in reverse there. Got up in a bad position for Barber, but he was able to roll through enough that the official didn't award any points to Drinkhouse. Nelson in there with that as Drinkhouse tripods up. Now Barber locks up the 2-on-1, trying to trip Drinkhouse. There he will. He spin him around and bring him back down. Barber with a half Nelson on the near side with a tight waist. Drinkhouse hips back into him. Barber gets back in a little better riding position. Trying to reach through for that rooster tail. Over towards the edge to our right. Drinkhouse broken foot in Barber lifts him up. And they'll go out of bounds. Barber's rode him for all but 28 seconds of this match as we'll get a restart.
They go to the third. Tanner Herstein of Cherry Creek leading Jesse Hofschneider of Grand Junction 3-0. That's in 5A.
All close matches here except for the 4A match where Travis Himmelman of Conifer is running away with it 14-1. And on the 3A mat, Jared Tonder of Grand Valley gets a pin in the second period with 8 seconds left.
6 seconds to go. A 3:54 pin. And that is for the Grand Valley wrestler who wins that match in 3A, Jared Tonder.
As we looked away, there's a reversal for Drinkhouse. And he'll tie it up 2-2 as we go to the third period. It'll be Barber's choice. Pulls his socks up and he'll go in a down position. Drinkhouse in on the left side.
Travis Himmelman just finishes his match, gets a takedown and a tech fall, 16-1 win. And Travis Himmelman from Conifer will be your 140-pound champion in 4A.
Barber kind of getting caught in a near side cradle. He gets popped out of bounds by Drinkhouse. Drinkhouse coached by Andy Pfeiffer. Wyatt coached by his dad, Buck Barber. He'll reset.
Formal name, John?
I think that's what's listed in the program, but his mom calls him Buck.
Oh.
Wyatt's mom calls him Buck. So, yeah, now Wyatt's about tilted over, and he's given up a couple back points. And this Drinkhouse is going to pick up 2 near fall points to go in the lead. Because he's kind of got that, he's got the figure 4 on the head. Now Barber steps over, hooks a knee. Who's got who? They're giving some back points to Drinkhouse as Barber's kind of stacked up there now as Drinkhouse is going to pop up and get in riding position, but what's the scoreboard say there?
7-2.
Yep.
He's got 3 near falls out of that. I thought Barber about had Drinkhouse in trouble. Barber trying to tripod up. Drinkhouse with the overhook. Barber stands up, throws Drinkhouse down, but Drinkhouse is going to power over with the reverse Salsahara and has Barber down. Barber trying to hip out of here. Drinkhouse trying to turn him back in. Barber's shoulders flat to the mat. As we've only got 36 seconds and counting. Barber in trouble here as Drinkhouse hanging on to that headlock. And the official calls the pin.
In 5 minutes and 28 seconds for James Drinkhouse of Paonia over Wyatt Barber and Merino at 140 pounds. Meanwhile, they're about to conclude the 5A match. And it's a 3-1 lead with 20 seconds to go. And Tanner Herstein of Cherry Creek is up on Jesse Hofschneider of Grand Junction.